Live again. Live, live, live. Getting ready to go at it. Live stream. What is up, people? How y'all doing today? It is currently Monday, the 26th. Can you can hear, let me know. If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Just want to make sure because I just got a phone call and I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, fellas, give me a thumbs up. Okay. I just got a phone call. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. All right, Shema. How's it going, man? Rock on, rock on. All right, let's continue. How's it going, guys? Hope y'all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. How's it going? What's up, fellas? Welcome to the live stream. Now, frankly speaking, I was not supposed to come live today, but due to the fact that Saturday night main event was just last night, I couldn't help it but to come live and talk about it. I'm coming to you live, guys, from Ontario, Canada. That's where I'm coming to you live. This is a vlog. My day is going well, brother. My day is going well. My day is going well. I hope your day is going well too. Hope your day is going fabulous. Hope your day is going fantastic. Now, to get into the topic, the feud between John Cena and R-Truth, all the way to Saturday night main event matchup. I got to say that the match was quite entertaining. I guess when they call it WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, it used to be World Wrestling Federation, But after the lawsuit back in the 90s, they changed it to World Wrestling Entertainment. And the entertainment factor of it is what I like about the match between John Cena versus our Truth. Now, like I said, I wasn't supposed to come live today. I was going to wait till Sunday, but I will still come live on Sunday, like I normally do, to give you guys my thoughts because there is a topic that I would like to talk about. There's a topic I would like to discuss, and I would like your take on it, guys. So, this feud between John Cena and R Truth started when John Cena turned heel. Okay, when Cena turned heel, he gave room to, I guess, people that has worked with him in the past, like Randy Orton, R Truth, the likes of Randy Orton and R Truth, to approach John Cena to ask him why, why, why you were a superhero. What made you turn heel? How can you, John Cena of all people, sell your soul to The Rock, to the Brahma Bowl? What could cause you? What could push you to sell your soul to The Rock? You were a monument. You were my superhero, especially our truth regards John Cena as his superhero. If I recall correctly, not too long ago, our truth has feud with John Cena before when he worked heel, and he used to talk about the damn little Jimmies. The little Jimmies. He used to bitch and moan about the little Jimmies back in the day, and I guess it was entertaining because the way he would position his promo was these little Jimmies are a problem, which in fact it is true. Those little Jimmies, John Cena's fans, were a big ass problem because the grown men want a real wrestling, a good storyline, no fruity pebbles, you know, they want the WWE title to change hands or for WWE to make a star, not just stars that are worthy to be as capable as John Cena. But due to the fact the audience couldn't get it, due to the fact that John Cena's most of his fans are little kids, so our truth geared it towards little Jimmy. Okay. So this time around, it's a little bit different now because John Cena is working heel and our truth is now is a baby face. And our truth has always been good being funny. His delusionness sometimes makes me a little bit dumbfounded when he does what he does. He's very entertaining, and he knows how to work the audience. Be that as he may, be that as he may, this matchup was very interesting. It's very interesting simply because the aftermath is what even makes me think, oh my goodness, this guy is so delusional. So during the match or before the match, our truth comes out with John Cena old gear. This time he calls himself, I believe he called himself I forgot what he called himself, but you guys can let me know in the comment section. Like his shirt, the new John Cena shirt that he has on. He had John Cena's shirt, his hat, headbands, you know, all geared up like John Cena. I thought it was pretty interesting. And then the match starts. And as you can see, people are booing Cena, they're chanting, you can't wrestle, all that stuff. And the match gets to a point where John Cena goes and grabs the WWE Championship title. Of course, he's now a heel. Of course, he's gonna do the dirty things that he can do. He goes and grabs the title. gets in the ring and about to hit R-Truth with the title. Join the WWE and suplex John Cena. He's about to hit John Cena with the title. I mean, he's about to hit R-Truth with the title. And R-Truth turns around, catches John Cena with the WWE title. And he was in shock. His reaction, his perception, his facial expression, you could see that he was disappointed in John Cena. You of all people, you are my superhero. And let's not forget that before this match started, our Truth walked up on John Cena, trying to convince him to turn babyface again, trying to convince John Cena to remember who he was and all this crap. John Cena got fed up and gave our Truth an attitude adjustment on the table. And I really love that. And I do kind of appreciate what John Cena is doing as a heel, even though fans are chanting, "You can wrestle," which they are very, very much right about that. But then again, John Cena have to play into it, right? He has to play into the chant. And that's a little bit of knowing psychology. He grabs the WWE champion, about to hit R-Truth with it. R-Truth turns around and was like, "What are you about to do?" So the ref turns around, grabs the WWE championship off R-Truth, I mean, off John Cena, my mistake, off John Cena. And while the ref was about to give the title away, John Cena kicks R-Truth in the groin and gives him attitude adjustment to win the title. And that ended the match. Okay? Now, the aftermath. The aftermath of this is, I think WWE posted a video from R-Truth after the match. I think it was 4 minutes video. It was so interesting how delusional R-Truth really is, which is entertaining. He said something like, "Oh, I'm almost there. Damn, man, I'm almost there. I'm getting to him. He had the opportunity to destroy me. He had the opportunity to fuck me up, but he did it because John Cena was going to use the WWE title to hit him with it and stopped." So he thinks because John Cena didn't use the WWE Championship, that means he's slowly getting through to John Cena. It's just dumb. It's just crazy. His delusionness, you know. He goes from talking about little Jimmy all the way to this, and he believes. Trust me, our truth literally believes. He believes he can change John Cena's mind. He believes wholeheartedly that with enough effort, he can change John Cena to turn babyface once again. And the delusionness on that is just entertaining. Now, I am not sure because now Cody Rhodes is back, gave John Cena the crossroads and all of that stuff. Cody Rhodes is back to take the WWE Championship back from John Cena. And I cannot wait for their feud to start up again. Now, I'm not sure if John Cena and R-Truth feud is over. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if they're ever going to face each other again. And now that Cody Rhodes is back to take back the title, I'm not sure if their feud is going to go for another 4 or 5 months or whatnot, you know? So it's something that I'm currently looking forward to. This is John Cena's last run. Whether I like it or not, this is the man's last run, and I will give him his respect that is due, even though we know his shortcomings in terms of he can't wrestle, he can't coordinate his body properly. His athleticism is very, very questionable. But at the same time, the man has given his life, his time to the business, has made a lot of effort, burying talents back in the day as a prototype. He was getting ready because the meaning of prototype is a product that is not yet finished yet. This is the testing phase. When he went with the name prototype back in the day, he was getting ready to get a golden shovel to bury a lot of talents, and he has done a lot of that in the past. But be that as he may, be that as he may, be that as it may, for what is worth, he's here and he's wrestling, and this is his last run in the WWE. I guess after this run, he's gonna come. He's gonna probably come once in a while to to WWE, just like The Rock. I still don't know if the you see what will make this run between him and Cody Rhodes special is if The Rock comes back. If The Rock comes back, that will make this next feud meaningful because I do not see the point. There is no point of them having this feud without the great one, without The Rock involved, because The Rock was in the middle. He was the center of this feud. So I don't understand the reason why this feud has gone this point without The Rock making his appearance. His appearance is very much needed. It's very needed to make this feud meaningful, to make this last run meaningful. It's needed. And also, I'm not sure how The Rock's schedule goes because I know he's a busy man. He's a busy man. He has accomplished quite a lot. I know he has a busy schedule, but I would love to see The Rock feud against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. I would love to see The Rock feud against his cousin Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. I would love to see that feud because who is not expecting it? I would love to see it because both of them come from a family wrestling background. They breed wrestling, it's in their blood. And I would like to see how they're going to tear each other down, how the promo is going to be, what kind of promo The Rock is going to have against his cousin Roman Reigns, what kind of promo the tribal chief is going to have against The Rock. It would be an interesting feud. Now, moving forward, we're going to see the next pay per view. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm gonna go. I'm going to look into that. But Saturday Night Main Event, R Truth or John Cena versus R Truth was entertaining, and I like the fact that the fan, even up until now, still reminds him that he can't wrestle, and I do love the fact that he plays into it instead of looking totally awkward. He's playing into that chant. And that's what a heel does. And I hope he will keep it up. Even though we know he can't wrestle, even though we know he can't coordinate himself, even though we know his athleticism is very questionable, but he should continue to play into the things that the fans talks to him, talks about him. He should continue to play into it, you know? So let me know your take on what you guys think so far on John Cena heel turn and his match versus R Truth. You guys can let me know what you think. Let me go through the chat real quick. Mobile Fun Gamer said, "Bro, join the WWE and suplex John Cena." Yeah, that would be interesting though. I don't think I will be given a suplex. I think I will be given a rock bottom, and I will be doing a sharpshooter on his ass. Um, can I build muscle on vegan diet or not? It's going to be difficult. Visual, sing. It's going to be difficult to do it because your body needs protein. I don't know much about vegan, but from my understanding, vegan diet doesn't have any meat in it. I'm not sure if you guys eat cooked eggs or I don't know, but you're going to have to need you're going to need meat. But if you want to talk more about this visual scene, if you want to talk more about it, if you want to talk more, go to my channel, look at the membership tab, become a member, and we can have a one-on-one conversation because there is so much more I can talk about that I can't talk about right now on live stream. Okay? If you want a vegan diet, I'm not sure. It's going to be difficult, and you might not be able to hit your pinnacle using vegan diet. You're going to need some protein. All right. So, yeah, that's my take on the match, Saturday night main event. Now, I should be watching other talents as well. It's just that John Cena's, this is his last run, and I want to see how this feud is going to go. I actually got into it because The Rock was into it, because The Rock got into it. He was the center of it, right? And I think this feud should have been, it's not as special as it should be because The Rock is away, which I don't really know why. I don't understand why, but his involvement is needed. And I think it's something special to see The Rock, John Cena, teaming up against Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean? So who do you guys think is funnier? R Truth or Santino Marella? Who do y'all think is funnier or more entertaining? R Truth or Santino Marella? If any one of you guys haven't seen, if you have not seen the video that I made yesterday on John Cena, the video is called "Who is the Greatest?" or Is John Cena the greatest of all time? That was the video that I made on John Cena. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Okay. I made a video not last night, yesterday morning. Is John Cena the greatest of all time? If you have not seen it, please go check it out. And I will be coming live again this coming Sunday. If the creator allows it, I will be coming live again because there is a topic that I would like to discuss. It's going to be based on wrestling, of course. Another topic that I think I have, I will add into it. So please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Turn up the notification. Like the video, guys. I have 18 of you guys here. Please like the video. It helps me with the algorithm. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So please like the video. Like the video. So moving forward, my overall perspective, we still have 6 months, maybe 7 months to go. I'm talking about John Cena. John Cena still have like we have him available for the next 7 months. And if I were him, I will do some adjustments. He needs to change his music, maybe change his outfit, bring a new something new, because when I look at him, I still see him as a regular John Cena that we've gotten used to. Not that we've gotten used to the regular John Cena that we hate. right? So I think it would be a good idea to change for him to change his outfit. I do remember there was an interview The Rock attended, and that interview was in Toronto, Canada. He came to Canada for that interview, if I'm not mistaken. And someone in the audience asked him, "Are we going to see a change from John Cena? Are we going to see maybe a new music, maybe new outfit, something new?" And The Rock said, "I don't think he should change anything." Why? Why would The Rock say such a thing when he knows that when it comes to being a heel, you have to it has to be presentable, right? The audience are already used to the kind of music John Cena's entrance music. We're already used to it. So if this is a one-time thing, the last time John Cena is going to run as a heel, wouldn't it make sense for him to turn everything around, do a 360? His theme song, his outfit, his mannerism. Well, he kind of got the mannerism going now, slowly, because now he's starting to play into the heel turned character. But I think his theme music needs to change. If he had came out with the Thugonomics gimmick, we would have accepted that. It's more acceptable than your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. You should bring back either use the Thugonomics gimmick or change your theme song because this is it. This is your last time. This is the last run you're going to have. It would make sense to make it memorable each and every step of the way. And I know his in-ring psychology is starting to show itself because in the beginning, I was like, this guy is not believable. He's not believable at all as a heel. But slowly, his in-ring psychology is starting to work. Going outside, grabbing that WWE title, trying to hit R-Truth with it, and then when the ref looks away, he kicks him in the groin, gives him attitude adjustment. I think that's good. By me saying all of this, it has nothing. It has nothing on like what I'm trying to say. By me saying this, I still don't like John Cena for ruining wrestling for me and for other WWE fans. But I'm going to put that on the side and look at what is being brought in front of me and judge it based on that. Okay. So deep down, John Cena is not my favorite wrestler. He kind of killed it for me, bearing a lot of talents. The fact that WWE didn't give other wrestlers chance to grow, to develop. Everything went to John Cena. It always somehow wrangles right back to John Cena. I didn't like that. And because of that, because of those actions, it has caused problem with WWE. The new guys, the new talent now, you know, because here's one thing. The Attitude Era made it possible for ruthless aggression to come in. And with the ruthless aggression, some of the guys that started ruthless aggression, like Brock Lesnar, Batista, they learned from their predecessors. It was able Attitude Era set the stage for ruthless aggression. So they grabbed everything, all the knowledge from the Attitude Era right into the ruthless aggression era, which was able to mold the talents that they had during ruthless aggression era. Now, after this ruthless aggression era, I will tell you right now, the ruthless aggression era has ended. It has ended. It's gone. Bye bye. Cuckoo. The new guys don't know. how to adjust or readjust themselves because their predecessor, which is the ruthless aggression era, didn't do enough. They didn't do enough, and it's not really their fault. It's just that everything was focused on John Cena, leading to the point where they were not building enough stars to pave the way for the next generation. I can understand the likes of Roman Reigns, the likes of Seth Rollins, right? Dean Ambrose would have been a great asset for WWE, but they did not do him justice. And because they didn't do him justice, he is now with AEW, the competition. He would have been a great asset to WWE. But due to the fact that they didn't do him justice, they didn't use him properly, he is now with the competition. And from what I hear, he's doing pretty great with the competition. He's doing great with AEW, from what I've heard. I don't watch AEW. I see clips here and there, and I read articles here and there, but I don't pay attention to AEW. You know, how's it going? I'm doing well. How's your day? Mastara, I do hear you. I hear what you're saying. I don't think people barely talked about Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, if you remember, was part of the Shield. When the Shield came in, they were very hot. Each and every one of these superstars has something going for them. Roman Reigns is the powerhouse. Seth Rollins is the architect. And Dean Ambrose is the crazy one. And I do like their feud with Evolution. So there is no way I can agree with you that people didn't talk about Dean Ambrose. It's just that they chose they chose the other two over Dean Ambrose. They would want to do everything for the other two, so long as Dean Ambrose doesn't, like, you know what I mean. How do I put it? Let me put it this way: they took Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns more seriously than Dean Ambrose. Even though when it comes to talent, when it comes to Mike, on the mic, Dean Ambrose was pretty damn good. His mic skills, his psychology skills, his in-ring work was pretty good. With that being said, I'm not taking anything away from Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins was dynamite. You know, his move sets, his skill, his in-ring work. I didn't like the gimmick that he came back with, dressing me too, like, I didn't like that. But overall, Seth Rollins is a good wrestler. He's the architect for a reason. And the fact that you talked about the new WWE has more views than the last decade in just 5 months. Well, that may be so right now, but it comes down to if they can be able to keep it up. Can they keep up the views that they've been getting? Because I remember when AEW came back, from what I've heard from the articles that I've read, they were beating WWE when they first came out. But now WWE is back on top again, you know? So not even wait a minute, not WWE. They were on par with NXT with the viewership. They were on par with NXT viewership at the time. But as time progressed, Okay, as time progressed, they went down in viewership. So the question now is, can WWE keep up with the views that they are getting right now? I know that I know that WWE is very resilient. They are very resourceful, and they know how to market themselves. They know how to remarket and reversion themselves. So I'm sure they can do something, but it will never be like it was back in the Attitude Era. It will never be like it was back in early ruthless aggression era. It will never be like that again. I think those moments, those era are gone and gone for good. Now everybody is is just walking around in an eggshell, you know? That's right, for sure, man, for sure. Windbreaker this Thursday. Welcome, Swag. How you doing? How are you doing? You know what? That is one thing. If we don't agree with anything that I've said from the moment I started this live stream, this is definitely something we will agree on. If the Attitude Era, I don't think the Attitude Era can be able to have enough room to survive during this era. You know, everything now has been sugar coated. If we don't agree with anything that I said ever since I started this live stream, this, the comment that you just made, we agree. I agree with you totally, 100%. I don't even think that early ruthless aggression era will make it nowadays. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. Everything now has been watered down. Watered, it's been watered down so much that talents can no longer be talents. Some of these talents have good ideas, and I know Triple H is looking out for the business, but there's so much he can do. There is so much he can do because Triple H came from the Attitude Era. He came from the Attitude Era, and early on, Triple H was able to have a match with the Ultimate Warrior, if I'm not mistaken, right? The early Triple H career, he was able to get in the ring with the Ultimate Warrior, and the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, they were after Attitude Era. Sorry, they were before Attitude Era, right? So he has a great mind for the business. He is the business. He is the business. Thanks for subscribing, man. Mastora. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like the video. And if you want to support the channel, if you want to go extra mile to support the channel, check out my membership content. Check out my membership content. Bella Benny. Yeah, it is hot as here. It is hot. I'm actually cooking right now, but I'm trying to control it. I'm trying to control it. It's cooking out here too, but I'm trying to breathe as slow and as steady as I can. I don't want to breathe too much. I'm trying to control my speaking and my breathing so that I don't sweat a lot. Shout out to Demon Slayer. I'm trying to use the breathing technique from Demon Slayer. Now, like the video, ladies and gentlemen, like the video. We're having a good content here, a good conversation here about wrestling, the outskirts of wrestling, and the inskirts of wrestling. No worries, Swag. No worries, man. You woke up early to go for a jog. I think you're doing a good thing for yourself, bro. I think you're doing a good thing for yourself, man. Continue to do that. If you miss the live stream, so long as you're helping yourself, you're helping your health, your physical health, and you're trying to get in shape. Hey, man, I can't fault you for that. I commend you for doing that. You're doing grocery, you're going for a jog. I think that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Because one thing I know for sure is it is always good to take care of yourself because nobody else is gonna do it. Take care of yourself, go to the gym, work out, you know, take your health, take it seriously. What you eat, what you drink, take it seriously. Because there's nobody out there that can help you with your health but you. And over time, I have made videos or talked in a couple of my videos on healthy lifestyle. You guys take your health seriously, man. Take it because again, life is too short. Life is too short. I hope you make it to the next one. I hope you make it to the next one. So yeah, I mean, wrestling it has evolved. Obviously, it's no longer what it used to be. When I watch wrestling these days, I always have to tell myself, listen, this is no longer the Attitude Era. This is no longer before Attitude Era. I don't even, what do we call the era before Attitude Era? Does it have a name? What do we call it? I don't know what to call it. We have Attitude Era, we have Ruthless Aggression Era. Even this particular era that we're in right now, what do we call it? Yeah, when Solo Leveling won the award, to be honest, I was not surprised because the first season came back, the first season came strong, and the second season came back even stronger, right? I would say if I am to choose between second season and the first season, the only thing I will watch about the first season was the first episodes, right? The first episodes was exactly what ushered the solo leveling genre into the market because that first episodes where they were inside that dungeon and getting massacred and him leveling up, that was brutal. But season two, I think I prefer season two better. Season two has an edge to it, because now the protagonist now understands who he is. He now understands what he must do to continue to level up. Don't worry, you can bring it up on the next stream. I'm gonna stream again, this kind of stream on Sunday. Of course, I will stream tomorrow for One Piece. I will also stream on Saturday for One Piece. Or on Saturday, I think I have somewhere I need to go, so I might record it and then post it. I have somewhere I might need to go on Saturday. But on Sunday, I will be live to discuss more wrestling content. So no worries. There's a lot of time. We have time. There's a lot of upcoming streams that you can bring it up. But you can bring it up on Sunday next week. I mean this coming week or on maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow I won't stay long. I won't stay long doing live tomorrow. So you might as well bring it up on Sunday. How is your doing this afternoon? Now, if you're joining this live stream for the first time, I just discussed about wrestling Saturday night main event between John Cena versus R Truth. I think I'm going to reserve more time and pay more attention to the other talents so that I can talk about them, like Damian Priest, like uh, who else is there now? What's that? Rollins is still there. Roman Reigns, not sure what he's doing. I understand his cousins are in WWE now. Some of them are on SmackDown. Um, Man, I've been gone for so long that I have forgotten. Not that I have forgotten. I don't know the new talents now. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the new talents that they have, get to know their history, then I can be able to talk about them. Because right now, my focus is on John Cena, his last run in WWE, The Rock being involved and then no longer involved. I don't know. CM Punk is there too, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, those guys are guys I'm familiar with. The new guys, I'm not familiar with them, so I'm gonna have to try and get familiar with them. I know Gunter, I know the Usos, so we'll see. We'll see. So if you're a viewer and you're watching this stream right now, or you viewers that are going to watch this stream after, let me know your thoughts on what you think on my take on John Cena versus R-Truth's match, their feud, and what you think about it. R-Truth is still delusional, very, very much delusional on his idea that he's somehow, some way going to make a miracle and have John Cena be a good guy again. He's always going and saying John Cena is my hero, my superhero, and all this stuff. It's entertaining, but I think their feud is done. I think their feud is done. The video he posted and he says, "I think I'm getting to him. I think I'm almost there. I'm going to change his mind." I'm not sure if that is an Easter egg that there is more to come between himself and John Cena. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, well, the old talents that moved to AEW are back right into WWE. I do understand that Rusev went to AEW. I understand that Daniel Bryan went to AEW. And I think from what I've read and heard, he's no longer wrestling, if I'm not mistaken. I also know that Cody Rhodes went to AEW and now he's back to WWE. CM Punk went to AEW and came back to WWE. Who else? Dean Ambrose went to AEW and he's still at AEW. Jack Swagger went to AEW. No one really cares about Jack Swagger, man. I don't really care. When he was in WWE, they tried to portray him as the next Kurt Angle, but that gimmick never went off. We the people. We the people. We the people. We the people. That gimmick never took off. I never liked his gimmick. So if it's in AEW, I'm not sure what he's doing at AEW, how much involvement, how much TV time he's getting. Um, Chris Jericho is in AEW. I'm sure he's doing all right. And to talk about Chris Jericho a little bit, I remember when he was in WWE for the last time, he tried as much as he could to help Bray Wyatt because I don't think Bray Wyatt got enough props that he deserved. He never did. He was supposed to be the next Undertaker. They were portraying him to be the next Undertaker. And I don't know why they failed Bray Wyatt. And I think on the Undertaker should have passed the next torch to Bray Wyatt because he deserved his accolades. You know, he was one of those villains that you could see he has so much, like his psychology involvement is just off the charts. The way he speaks, the way he portrays himself, his mannerism, his promos, they're pretty good. The one thing I didn't like about Bray Wyatt is the fact that he's a little chubby. Of course, he can always work on that. But they were supposed to build him as the main guy or one of the main guy in WWE. But John Cena continued to bury his ass. Rusev, who is a monster, was built up so much to be fed to John Cena, and John Cena buried his push. Cesaro, who is now actually at AEW, I don't watch AEW, but I watch. Let me just say, I watch clips and pieces here. So I'm talking based on the clips that I've watched. Cesaro, who is very strong and can also be pushed as the main guy. They fucked him. First of all, his theme song in WWE was trash, very very trash. You know, he's a good wrestler. He's very strong. They could have done better with his talent, but they didn't. And now he is with AEW. Yeah, I agree with you. Bless his soul. Bless his soul. Bless his soul. He is quite a talent. They should have done a better job building Bray Wyatt. I don't think he got pushed the way he should have been pushed. And I would say thanks to John Boy. Thanks to John Cena. Thanks to John Cena. He was supposed to be the next Undertaker, and his match with the Undertaker, I'm not sure if that was in WrestleMania. If it was in WrestleMania, I can understand why Undertaker would win, but they should have done a better job pushing Bray Wyatt and giving him his props. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to bid you guys good night because now I'm going to go get ready to go to the gym to clang and bang. All right? I'm going to go get ready. Today is the day I go to the gym. I'm going to go and take care of my mind and my body. Just like I preach it, I walk it. Just like I walk it, I preach it. I would like to spend more time with you guys discussing wrestling and other topics, but I also have other things that I got to do. So I'm going to go to the gym and work out. And all my audience, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for coming to the chat. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Much appreciated. Now, for some of you guys, please like the video. If you want special exclusive content, please go to my channel, go to membership tab, click the membership tab. You will see my membership platform. Based on the platform that you choose, it will grant you special access. I do post my workout videos in the membership sector. I no longer post them on TikTok because, I don't post them right there anymore. Maybe once in a while I'll post a clip, but any clip that I post there is a clip that will never make it into the membership. The things I post in my membership never makes it into any other social media platform of mine. Okay? Any workout videos that are currently right now in my membership, it's nowhere else. I reserve it especially for members only. So I might post my workout routine today. Today I'm doing shoulders and legs. That's what I'm doing today. Of course, Brock Lesnar beating the streak made absolute sense. Of course. And you guys remember back in the day, Undertaker hated Brock Lesnar for leaving WWE because WWE was gearing up, getting ready to make Brock Lesnar the next big thing. They were building him up to be the next main guy. But Brock doesn't like to travel so much. So he chose a different career path for himself and left WWE. And The Undertaker didn't like that about Brock. They had a little bit of an issue, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Everything I'm saying, you guys have the right to challenge me on it. But if I'm right, give me my props. If I'm right, give me my props. So The Undertaker kind of had a little bit of a bigotry between himself and Brock Lesnar because of that, because he left WWE and went to go play football. So when he came back, of course, they had to reconcile their differences, and it made sense for Brock Lesnar to beat the streak. If Brock Lesnar if Brock Lesnar didn't beat the streak, the next person I would have wanted to beat the streak would be Bray Wyatt, because Wyatt has that mystique side to him. It would have given him leverage to be the next fearful guy, like the next mystique star or the next mystique wrestler, like The Undertaker. Of course, he will never be like The Undertaker. Nobody can be like The Undertaker. The Undertaker is just in a league of his own. But to usher in a new look, a new style, to pay it forward, I think Bray Wyatt should have been the guy. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys right now. Thank you guys for joining me. Please feel free to like the video. Please feel free to check out my other contents on this channel. Like the video, check out my membership tab, and support the channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I have One Piece tomorrow, so I will be coming last. I will be live streaming tomorrow for One Piece, and keep on keeping on. Hit the likes button. See you in the next video. Adios.